We made it, everyone. We are back in New Hampshire for our work camping jobs for the summer. Woo! We made it. So we just started hanging the lights, and one of the seasonals came by with some pudding shots. It is Memorial Day weekend.
Yes,
so
and we are officially off for the night.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Welcome back to Caney RV TV. I'm Cam.
And I'm Erin, and we are so excited. We're back in New England for the summer. This is our 4th season work camping. If you don't know what work camping is, it's basically you work at a campground for a seasonal amount of time. You get a free site, and sometimes you get paid.
And this is our site. We've actually been here for a few days, and you gotta stay tuned because we're gonna take you to where our site has been for the past week.
As you can see, there's no RV here.
There's no RV here. All right, let's go show them where the RV has been for the past week, almost a week. We've been here working on getting this campground up and running. This is our cleaning cart.
Her name is Snow White.
Snow White.
Here's our RV. Her name is Lucy. If you are new here, Kim and I are best friends. We've been living in Lucy for 5.5 years now. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. We travel a lot, but we are going to be here the entire summer in New England. But yeah, this is a site we've enjoyed right on the lake for the last few days. We gotta, we get some perks by working at the campground, and this is definitely one of them.
So we always have to get here a couple weeks before the campground opens to get everything up and running.
And clean.
So while the campground's not open and the transient spots down here by the lake are open, we wanted to take advantage.
Yeah, I don't blame us. It's our 4th season, our first time actually doing this. We do housekeeping here at the campground, so we clean everything, make sure it's nice and cleanly for the campers.
All right, but today we are going to move into our permanent spot that we were just at the beginning of this video and get all set up for the summer. So we got a busy day ahead of us.
We sure do, and hopefully it's not gonna rain.
But this is the beach here at our campground. That's nice. They do have spots here on the water.
Right on the water. As you can hear, there's blowers going on. Even though the campground is not open yet, the campers are allowed to come in during the day to get their sites ready as well, because we are only open here from May to October. So it's majority of seasonals who stay here. So when the campground's closed, they, there's snow, the weather, especially we heard that it was a really rough winter this year, but they can come in and get their sites ready before we actually open on Friday.
But we will not be giving out the name of our campground. We live here, we work here, so it's for our own safety. Those of you that do know, please keep it to yourself.
But it is a beautiful campground. So we did get everything pretty, the RV broken down to move to get to our site. We went up on a couple leveling blocks, so we still have to move the RV and pull those up. But we took our shade off of our windshield off already. We put our stabilizers up. We disconnected the water. We still have to disconnect our power, but I think we'll show you our setup when we get to the site, kind of like what we do, so you guys have a better idea. But yeah, I mean, I've enjoyed being by the water, but I'm ready to get to our site and get settled in.
Permanently set up.
Yeah, get our routine going, getting our site all cute. I think we're gonna order some string lights to make it super cute. So stay tuned.
All right, you ready to roll? I feel like we're going on another adventure, but we're only going 30 seconds.
Right? I hope it goes smoothly. We do have to go up a little incline here from down by the lake. I'm gonna hop in the car and follow you. Okay. If I honk, that means stop.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
I backed that thing in like a boss. Only took me one try. All right, now we just got to get level.
And we decided we'll show you how we do this.
How we get level?
Our RV is a 99. She doesn't come with all the fancy leveling technology that all these RVs nowadays have to. So we're using a good old leveling stick.
So normally Erin's always doing this while I'm sitting in the driver's seat so she can tell me what to do. But I hopped out, and this is how we tell if we're level.
So I tried to find like the most middle area of the RV, and I feel like it's this our fridge vent. So I set the level on top of here, and I check my bubble, and that bubble is pretty darn right in the center.
Right.
So we're good front to back. So now we're gonna check left to right. So now I have the level in the center of the back of the RV, and the bubble is almost all the way to the right. So we're definitely leaning to the left. So now I'm going to bring up the left end until the bubble is in the center.
Now it's in the center.
So then we're gonna see how much gap we have in between the level.
It's about 1 block.
So I think we're gonna go up on 1 block, and hopefully that'll be the sweet spot. I like to, when we're somewhere permanent, or for a while, like we're gonna be here at least 5 months, I like to go up on as little blocks as possible. It just helps with like our stabilization and the RV not wiggling as much.
Rocking
so I
as
think
much.
Hopefully 1 block will do the trick, because we'll be nice and pretty stable on 1. These are the leveling blocks that we use, and back here is dual tires, so I have to put blocks under both of the tires.
They're like Legos.
Yeah.
They go into each other.
All right, she's gonna reverse onto these blocks. You ready? A little more. Stop. All right, let's check out the level now. Where we're at. All right, we're still leaning a tiny bit to the left. All right, I need 2 hands. Hold on. So we are leaning to the left a little bit, but when it does rain or when the air conditioner's on, it creates water and sometimes leaks over the front door, which is on the right side of the RV. So I think if we're leaning a little bit to the left, it's gonna be good for that. I think we're all set, ma'am.
Are we good?
I think so.
Goodbye. We do have a very big site that we get as our work camping site here. We love it here at this campground. That's why we keep coming back.
Yes.
It's an amazing campground to work for. We have amazing bosses, and we get this full hookup site. So full hookup in RV world means electricity, sewer, and water. We get all the things, everything we need, and we get cable too.
Yeah, I was gonna say we have cable and Wi-Fi.
We do have a lot of work to do. We've been living out of our car pretty much all winter long, going from house to house to house. So we have this roof rack full of stuff. We don't even remember what's up there that we have to unpack. Our whole cars is a mess. Plus reorganizing the RV. We like to do a little spring cleaning every time we move. So we start off with a clean slate.
If you are new here, our RV was in storage from pretty much December until like March. So we got on the road pretty much after we picked her up. So she's still been kind of packed for traveling. So that's like a whole other like project, just getting her organized on the inside. But now we have to set up the outside. We're gonna put our cover on. We have tire covers, windshield covers. We need to get our stabilizers. It's a lot.
A lot. We gotta hook up the water, hook up the electric, hook up the sewer, do it all.
When we're somewhere for like months, like we're gonna be here for the entire summer, our setup is a little more in depth, because we like to be more stable, because we are gonna be hooked up for a long time. So it's a little more of a deeper setup than we normally do. Sometimes you just pull into a Cracker Barrel and that's it. Park and that's it.
For this, we gotta do everything. All right, let's do it.
We do put little pieces of wood underneath. It just kind of helps. Hold on, I gotta reach it. Kind of helps, especially when we're not on like flat ground. And then give it a little kick. Make sure it's not moving, and we're good to go. Now it's time for our homemade stabilizers.
If you have an RV that has issues with rocking while you're on the inside, which they all do, these are the best and the greatest solution for that. It's basically a 2x4 cut at an angle, and then there's an eye bolt on each one of them, and then they're gonna go underneath the RV, one on each side, with a ratchet strap in the middle connecting them together, and then like you tighten the ratchet strap so they like pull against each other, so it helps with the rocking on the inside, helps it so much difference. Because these just do a tiny little bit, and then we also put some underneath our step, and those just help a little bit. These help
game changer,
a lot of it.
And Father made them for us.
Yeah, my dad made when we first started RVing.
You might need new ones soon.
Over 5.5 years ago, and they're still going strong. That's booty, Aaron.
So I'm just finding a part of the frame that I can basically shove this bad boy up into that will help it stabilize the best. Now we got both hooks on. I'm gonna crank it.
So we got that one nice and tight. So that's the back one, and then we also have one for the front. So we have 2 sets. I'm not sure if you can see, but I went to the other side and put the other one up and connected the ratchet strap. It's really dark under there. I don't know if you can see, but it's nice and tight.
I think it's super tight.
Okay. Okay, those are up. That's one of the hardest parts of our job. But
and then you get to play with the poo-poo.
Yay.
Lucky you.
It's easy. All right, now we're gonna set up our electricity and the poop hose, maybe the water. We'll see how ambitious we get this moment. We're kind of hungry. We're ready for lunch. There's a bunch of spider webs, so Aaron's knocking the spider webs down. What'd you find, Aaron? Yeah, it's probably this guy right here driving by. Look what he did. Look what he did. A little prankster. Pull a little fake cockroach.
Our maintenance guy who works here.
We have a prank wars. We do need an exterminator. Do you know you did? Now you're famous on YouTube. I forgot last year I put this fake roach in I made peanut butter cookies and I gave him some after we closed and he was leaving. And I put this in his peanut butter cookies, so he was paying us back.
First step to putting our power plug in is our surge protector. Super important because it protects anything, any kind of electrical that you're plugging into. It can protect any failures from burning out your RV or having issues. So this is number one most important thing you should have in RV life, honestly.
Getting ready for surgery?
No glove, no love, baby.
Poo-poo surgery.
Kim, one of her jobs is dealing with the sewer hose. She's the professional. Yep.
Plumbing runs in my family.
Yep.
This is our stinky slinky.
Not such a great odor coming from this area. Oh, I think you got a little curvature. So this stinky slinky kind of helps angle the hose so we get good flow when we're emptying. And we always leave our black tank closed. Otherwise, if you just leave it open, it can end up building a poop pyramid, which you do not want. So once it's full, we fill up our gray tank, and then we open the black tank first, let everything run through, and then we open our gray tank to rinse out the hose from the poo-poo, if that makes sense. Woo! There she goes.
She's always tested with the gray tank
Yes,
first.
she lets a little gray go first, just to make sure we're not having any hose issues where it's like leaking or any problem like connecting to the sewer. So you don't let poop run first. It's just a little, trust me, it'll save you some frustration for sure.
Yay!
Looks good. Kim is hooking up our water now. We have a water pressure regulator that we have right on the end that we're connecting to like the city outlet. Now that she's got the water hooked up, I'm holding the other end before we connect to the RV because we want to get any air out, make sure we're not having any issues. There she blows. Ooh, ooh, okay. Okay, girl. Yeah, we don't need to be busting any plumbing. All of our plumbers are in Florida and South Carolina.
Rewind. We forgot we have to put our water filter on.
Yep, we completely forgot. We haven't used them because we haven't been hooked up
we gotta
to...
put it on and let it run for a little bit.
Yeah, to kind of run all the minerals out, or the filtering part. So Kim's connecting the water filter onto the water pressure regulator. And then we're going to connect the hose to the bottom of that. Let it run a little bit.
Now we're going to connect the hose to the RV. Screws on just like that. You don't have to swing the whole hose around. You just tighten that. And then we also open up the faucets inside of the RV, so you don't just get a whole bunch of pressure all at one time.
Yeah, we have opened the kitchen and the
bathroom, and then we also will do our toilet too.
Yeah. We have running water. I'm gonna let it run a little bit.
Are you having so much fun?
I am. The sun is, we're losing daylight already.
Right?
It's taking us longer. We did have lunch too.
Yeah, we took a little break.
We had some lunch, watched a little TV. But now we got our tire covers on. I got our step.
We have these
stabilizers set on.
little stabilizers that go underneath our steps, so when we get in and out, it doesn't rock as much. But yeah, we use tire covers on all of the tires when we're stationary, just to
check it from the sun.
Yeah.
When Kim did a little blow job, she got the blower out and got some of the leaves and little debris.
Yep.
Blown away.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm tired already.
Right. How much firewood do we have left?
Not much.
I want to look under that tarp. All right. Every time we never know if we're coming back here or not. So I tried to use all of our firewood before we left last year. So I'm kind of. What do we have? Like 3 pieces. Oh, we left this bin. This is all stuff we left. Wow. Wow. This is sad. This is very, very sad.
Like one fire worth?
The past 2 years, I don't, if I can find the video, I'll put it in. But the past few years, I had a giant firewall. Literally, it was
a wood wall.
A giant wall of wood. So we need a restock. We got lights, y'all.
It's time to put up the lights.
It's been a few days since the last clip you just saw.
We've had, yeah,
we've been super busy
with work, and the weather didn't really cooperate. We're actually having some issues with our air conditioner, so lots of things have been going on. But we finally need to get our site set up, and we're gonna make some dinner.
And it's almost dark, and we have no light at our site, and it's really dark here when there's no light. So we gotta hurry up and put these up. We got these off Amazon. They're string lights. We've had some in the past, but they've gotten eaten by chipmunks or squirrels here, so we had to get more.
Yeah, so we're gonna do it again.
So hopefully they don't chew these ones.
They probably will.
Okay, come help us put them up, please. Come on.
We need a tall person.
We need help. Anybody want to help?
We laid the lights out, got them untangled, and now we're just going through it and making sure each one is kind of screwed in tightly. We don't want to like pin them up and then they're loose and then they're going out, because we're hoping this can be a one-time thing, putting these bad boys up. You do good work. So we just started hanging the lights, and one of the seasonals came by with some pudding shots.
It is Memorial Day weekend, so.
Yes, and we are officially off for the night.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Oh, what is mine? Cookies and cream?
Yeah, and this is creamsicle.
Good. So Jello shots and pudding. Woo! So good.
She said this one was strong, and she wasn't kidding. It's good though. Cheers, everybody. We hope you're enjoying your Memorial Day weekend.
Yep. I gotta make a fire. It's getting chilly. We've made zero progress on our lights. We got distracted.
Which has happened in the last few days. Well, by fun things, good things, or work.
I did put up my American flag, so we got somewhere.
And you blew the site. You did a good job.
I blew the site with the blower.
What else are we gonna use? The sky is actually looking really pretty through the trees after the sunset. We got like our lights kind of like halfway done. We got them on the tree and then we connected them to right here. So we kind of have like the light going across the site. But Kim is actually gonna get a fire started because there's bugs and we're losing light and we haven't done a fire yet, so we're excited.
Wow, we are getting a nice sunset. How fun. I got my fire started. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but it's really pink back there. Our neighbors got their giant American flag hung really high. I don't even know how Jeff got it that high.
There he is. There
oh, hi Jeff.
Hi, Jeff.
We were just talking about your flag, how beautiful it is.
Well, getting a little bit more, that spotlight should automatically come on.
Oh, he's got a spotlight to come on it? Oh, wow. That's impressive.
Jeff can do it all.
Jeff can do it all.
He's the man of all trades.
Stay tuned. Ooh, my fire. Ooh, sorry. I just whacked the camera. My fire is going. Yay, first fire of the season, Erin.
High five.
Yay, we haven't had a fire in so long.
Yeah, it's our first one.
Wow, I love fire. Fire!
Wood pile is really sad.
I know, our wood pile. We're gonna have to get some wood.
Yeah, it's gonna need to happen.
Yeah. But a lot of times, because we're work campers, we get leftover wood. Sometimes people leave, so sometimes we get. So we'll see what happens. But this is Lucy. Okay, we got the lights. I don't know if you can see, but we got the lights connected to the top of the awning right there, and so it kind of lights up the walkway here. And then, are we gonna go back across, or are we gonna go down the RV?
No, back across.
Back across, so we have more light across. Yeah, we need like more light here. Okay, let's do it. This fire is giving us some light.
All right, the lights are up. The drum roll, please. And we have lights. They're not as bright as we thought, but they're definitely some nice mood lighting. We can at least see around us. I don't know if we'll add some more eventually.
We did it! High five, friend.
High five!
Yeah, they could be a little brighter. But we'll see once it gets completely dark, like how much. See, look at their lights.
Yeah, see, theirs are definitely
Those are bright.
a brighter, like,
And then
tone.
ours are.
And I think ours are a little more separated. There's a little more space in between them than the other lights. I don't know if that has anything to do with it.
No, those are just way brighter.
But, I mean, I'm so happy. I think it's good mood lighting for sure. But I'm ready to go sit at this fire. I want to get some dinner started.
Yeah, I'm
so
hungry.
let's get this night going.
We got burgers coming.
I just went to go inside and there's this big old spider. I don't know if you can see him. I told Kim.
I don't want to kill him.
I don't want you to kill him. I just don't want him to go in my room. They like to like crawl over my head in my loft bed. We're gonna throw down these burgers. I got the Blackstone set up. These are just Market Basket already made burgers, and I just throw some adobo seasoning on them.
Chef Erin is back. It's been a minute. Did you all miss Aaron cooking for you?
And then I'm just gonna add some more adobo on the other side.
We haven't had a Blackstone meal in a really long time too.
Yeah.
I'm excited for some burgers. We are just so happy to be back up here in New Hampshire, to be back here at camp. The energy here, especially on the weekends, and this is a holiday weekend too, but there's just so much energy here. Everybody having their fires, cooking their food outside. And it's actually a beautiful night in New Hampshire. It's 55 degrees. Gorgeous, perfect night to have our first fire of the season. We're so excited to spend the whole summer here in New Hampshire. So if you guys have any recommendations on anything to do in New England, we're willing to drive far to have fun, that's for sure. So let us know what you want to see. Do you want to see more RV videos of us hanging out here at camp, cooking? Or would you rather see us out fun, exploring, doing things? Let us know. Oh, I forgot about that. We bought a buoy. We bought a buoy on our travels. Where we get this? Country Junction in Pennsylvania. So we gotta find somewhere to hang this at our site.
We got this in the largest general store in the world.
It was a crazy store. But alright, where should we hang this?
I think it's time for cheese.
Cheese time.
We're gonna do some Cooper Sharp cheddar cheese. I have some freshly sliced myself.
Wow.
Cooper Sharp, which is basically like the best mix of like cheddar cheese and like American cheese together. It's got a nice little saltiness, definitely savory, melts pretty well. So I think I'm gonna scooch these together and put my little cover on top just to kind of help melt the cheese.
Goodbye.
Melted cheese. All right, I'm gonna take these off.
Don't lose the buns.
And then we do have some pretzel buns. I got on sale at Market Basket.
Market Basket.
Market Basket.
Our favorite grocery
so
store here in
excited.
New Hampshire is Market Basket.
I haven't made cheeseburgers in so long. It's like one of my favorite food groups.
Aaron could eat a cheeseburger every day.
Every single day. I'm just gonna pop these pretzel buns down right where the burgers were so I can get some of that grease. The ground was clean enough. Throw that on.
Protein.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da. Dinner is served. What you got, Aaron?
Cheeseburger, baked beans, and some chips.
What kind of baked beans are they?
Bush's baked beans. How's that burger been?
It's so good.
I agree.
Nice and pink in the middle. Got some nice crisp lettuce on there. The pretzel bun's really good.
It's so good, and I got some pickles here. But
And I love Bush's baked beans. And does anybody else do this? I like eating my beans with potato chips. Anybody else do that?
I do sometimes.
I love it. And I like to dip my burger in the bean juice.
Oh, heck yeah. I agree with that for sure.
Did you get your burger fix?
So good.
We smell burgers cooking all the time here at our campground, so we've been craving them. So
Over the last few years, it's really funny. It gets us both craving burgers. I'll eat them every night, no matter what. But honestly, once you smell them burgers cooking outside, there's like, sorry if you're a vegan out there, but there's nothing like it. It smells so good.
So I'm dumb. I don't say that very often. We didn't realize that the lights have different percentages, and that was at the lowest percentage, and we turned it up to the highest percentage, and our whole set is lit up now.
Yeah, they're plenty bright enough, which I'm really happy because we spent all the time putting them up.
I know.
I'm like, they're staying.
They're
no matter
staying.
what.
All right, so
That's where they live now.
I'll get up and show you what it looks like. We love our campground. A lot of people have their sites all lit up just like we do, but this is what it's looking like so far. I have a few of our flags out up here at the front of our site. We have these giant rocks here at our site where Nemo's swimming in between. Nemo like blows in the wind. Looks like he's swimming. We put the buoy right here for now, but this is where we just ate our dinner. Fireside, how's it going, ma'am?
I'm trying to make these last few pieces work. Cause it's already like
It's already 10 o'clock.
late and we gotta work all day tomorrow.
We're working girls. We worked all day today
And it's gonna be
and then did our whole site.
and it's busy here this weekend because
Yeah.
of Big Memorial Day. Everybody's here, which is amazing. But the housekeepers gotta keep in. I work in the office too during the week. So I'll be in the office tomorrow night.
So as you can see, the site is lit up way more than it was before, so now I'm happy because before we could barely see. So I guess if you just want some mood lighting, you use that really dim setting.
That's really what it was. It was like moonlight, which I was like, I enjoy, but it's nice that we can see when we want to, or we can lower it just with the remote, which is nice.
Yeah, it came with a remote.
Yeah.
We also got a brand new windshield cover for Lucy. The old one was really coming apart. Like literally it was like crumbling, so it was time to get a new one for sure. Ooh, mood lighting. Alright, we are going to say good night.
We hope you've enjoyed this video. I know it's been a little here and there. We tried our best to film setting up our site, which we're still not done. We have to put up our canopy.
Yeah.
We still have a lot to do.
Yeah, our gazebo that we have.
Yeah, but at least we got the lights up. We got to enjoy our first fire. Had amazing burgers. These were so good. There's still two more in the microwave, and I'm like, I was thinking
no, that's for tomorrow, so you don't have
lunch
to cook.
tomorrow. Perfect. Okay. But yeah, we appreciate you guys watching. We're excited for our New England content. We're excited to get out and explore. We're excited to take you guys with us.
Yep.
And our days off are coming up, so please let us know if you have any suggestions of what you'd like to see, what we should do. Let us know, and we will see you in the next episode.
Bye, y'all.